So we had a crazy roller coaster. We had yesterday broke out after the FOMC announcement, took out the previous week's high, held around the 6900s. We were expecting a little bit of profit taken at the 6900 area, and then after the close is the settlement is at 68. Hold on, where is it? Here. So 68.9175, and then the overnight session opened and there was a sell-off that was, it started kind of mild and then it started accelerating, then it went back inside the range, back inside this area, then it really accelerated, took out all these lows, 1, 2, 3 lows, 4, 5 lows. After run all the stops, found buyers, and then now we are all the way back up here at the top value area high from yesterday. And inventory is it was 100% short from yesterday's close, so we corrected a lot of that short inventory already. But now we're trading right at yesterday's half, right? If you take, from the high to the low from yesterday, we're right at half. So I think that could be a good line in the sand for, longs above yesterday's half, shorts below it. That number is, I'll tell you exactly, it's 68.69 and a half. So we're a point below right now, but the 20-day point of control right now is at 68.48, which it will be a magnet in the event that that we fail to hold, to hold any breakouts, any attempts to break out of this range. Right now, it doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. So, but we'll see. Like this, it's hard because this move so strong in both directions. It's kind of hard to predict what's gonna.
You switch the screen.
Oh, sorry. I was saying that it's hard to predict what's gonna happen with these moves that are so strong in both directions, right? You have to think about if we were trading from here, we were coming back down. There was traders that were looking at shorts, they got squeezed. Then traders got long. Whoever was not cover their shorts got excited here. it attracted more shorts, more longs that trapped here, puked. So now there was some shorts trapped here. So this market is trapping traders everywhere. So it's kind of hard to say, okay, we'll definitely go in this direction next. We don't know. All we know is that there's a lot of acceptance in this area. So any attempt to break away from this that fails brings us back to this area. And you see that it keeps happening over and over, right? Hold on, let me mute this tick strike for a second. Okay. So I think that for today, if we get to either the high of the range or the low of the range, this time it will break and push harder, because right now you have traders that you shook the weak players in both directions at this point, I would think, right? So whichever way we break out today, I think it's going to continue in that direction, and shake out whoever's positioned in the wrong side. In the middle of here we have a lot of negative gamma, and that's gonna make these moves a little exacerbated. We also have rollover next week, which makes it even more interesting or more volatile. So keep that in mind. And but the main thing is to watch value, right? Value is here, so this is going to be a magnet. We have some reference up here. This three highs back to back, four highs back to back. We have this one 69.05. Then we have yesterday 69.08. We have this one up here 69.09.5, and then we have this one 69.14ish from a few weeks ago. So all this, there's going to be probably stops up here. The stops down here, we already run the few from the lows. So now, because we failed to break out lower, we should see a continuation of this move higher. Since we have short inventory, we should see a move towards that 68.92. But like I said before, it's kind of hard to predict. This could go either way. It could keep going back and forth for a while until we decide where to go next, or until we have the next trigger. We have wholesale inventories at 10 a.m. We have bond auction at 1 p.m. There's a White House press briefing at 1 p.m. too. And tomorrow we have a bunch of Fed speaking, which will likely address some of this, the stuff that Powell said yesterday. Anyway, just be careful today. Could get a little crazy. Same structure pretty much for NQ. The magnet is here at 630, 25,630. That's where the monthly VWAP is, also on the 5-day point of control. So that's the magnet if we fail. We have also a bunch of references above. No gap below on NQ. We don't have a gap. We already filled it a while ago. And crude is dumping. Remember yesterday I mentioned this 57.20 area support. So we're trading here. There's still a little bit more room down here, but I think that in this area we should see some buyers. If we don't see buyers here soon, look for them in the 56 area. Let's see what else. Gold was also a little volatile yesterday. Got to the top of the range, came back to the 20-day point of control, and now is attempting to go back to the higher end of the range again. So this 200 is still holding pretty strong. And silver, I usually don't look at it, but if you look at it, it's at all-time high. There's some craziness going on with silver. I don't even trade it, so I don't know what to tell you about that. I know there's some fundamental stuff going on with silver, but it's still being a little crazy. I think it's at all-time highs again. All right. Good luck. By the way, tomorrow I will be here probably for the open, and then I'm gonna leave. I have some stuff going on tomorrow, so